Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Sex Education. This is season 2, episode 7. Last episode, Otis made a big mess of everything, had a party, got drunk, spilled a lot of secrets, and spilled his guts at the same time. And yeah, lots of drama, lots of drama. And I'm very, very curious to see how they pick up all the pieces, right? And so that's what we're going to do today. Before we jump into this episode, though, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on it. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, just check out some more Sex Education.
Oi, here comes Wiley.
Hello, Kermit.
Maeve or her mother?
What is that?
I think this is Maeve when she's younger.
Show us your pubes.
Oh,
You're a bitch.
Yeah, I am.
I think that's Maeve. Could be her mom, though. Oh, yeah. Otis, which girl did you wake up or go to bed with? Is it Ruby? Looks like her. She's got nice hair.
Good morning.
Why are you in my bed? Did we have sex?
Of course we had sex, Otis. But I can't find the condom.
We had sex without a condom. You don't think your vagina swallowed it, do you? I heard about the girl.
Leave. I had sex with you.
Okay.
Hello. I'm Ruby.
Hello, Ruby.
Ruby.
I covet your pantsuits.
Thank you. This one's
I was
from...
just being polite. I've got to get to school.
I covet your pantsuits.
I'm not hearing a lot of responsibility being taken here. I have clients coming this afternoon, and my house is trash.
It's too loud, and I'm late, and my head hurt.
Brother, you're calling in sick today.
Later?
Yes.
Later! Otis!
That is a very large penis. Oh, did she get fired?
What's she doing there? Joe, have a look, would you? I can't see.
I don't know. She's watching TV.
I knew she was up to something.
She said she had a job. Don't fall off your bike.
I had sex with Ruby.
What? Are you sure you had sex?
Oh, she definitely thinks we had sex. The details are hazy. I'm either having an unusually long panic attack, or I'm just very, very thirsty. Or both.
Probably both.
You are not a virgin anymore? What?
It's not. Sex has consequences.
Does have
Like you're gonna father
consequences.
Ruby's evil spawn.
They did not use a condom, so it might be.
I'm really sorry about last night. I said
Where'd
something.
you shag Ruby, dude? Who knew Sex Kid was such a player?
Yep.
That was withering.
Ah, and all the notes.
What did you do?
Your mum said I was normal. She lied.
Connor Pearson admits to masturbating up to 17 times a day. He's borderline obsessive.
I'm a...
You are a monster.
17 times?
Yeah.
Dirty pig.
The notes got done stolen, brother.
I promise you we will get to the bottom of this.
Jackson, wait. I had to tell them.
We're not friends, Viv.
You said some pretty horrible things to me too, you know.
I mean, he just called you a robot, which is mean, but not horrible.
I just had sex with Ruby last night.
I'm sure it didn't mean anything. He was...
Oh, dude, she has to deal with this PTSD. Well, now everyone's gonna go back to Otis for advice instead of his mom, so that's good.
Shit. Guys, come and take a look at this.
Oh my god.
Miss Sands is a dirty talking. Aw.
Someone is in very serious trouble.
Who was it?
Okay, so you know how I said I was 99% sure about the condom?
Yes.
It's more like 96.5. The details are a bit hazy.
Yeah, you super did not use one.
Okay, what should we do?
I mean, well, if nothing happens, nothing happens, but...
It's just worry.
No. It's actually quite fun, you know. There's singing, there's plantain, and if you're really lucky, sometimes this auntie called Gloria starts speaking in tongues.
Cool.
Sounds rad. It's always kind of awkward when people start speaking in tongues. I can never be sure if they're making it up or not.
Yeah, okay, sure. But, I have to be a bit different.
You know, sometimes it feels like they're just putting on a show when they start speaking in tongues. Like they're trying to get attention.
Let's go to church. Eh?
Take me to church, I worship like a dog. Jackson, it's
What are
your
you doing?
parents.
Get in the car.
I feel like she's probably more mad about the fact that he hurt himself to get out of swimming and not the fact that he hurt himself.
You will circle every A in the paper until one of you owns up.
It's not very productive, miss.
Neither is slut-shaming your teacher. Get circling, girls. I'll be back to check on you.
I wonder who it was. I wouldn't actually mind this. Like, as punishments go, there's nothing wrong with this. Wonderful. Driving fast does not cause flat tires.
And can I get the morning after pill, please?
Excuse me?
Could I get the morning after pill?
I can't hear you.
The morning after pill?
Come, yeah, you can. You can hear him. You don't need to make him yell it.
Why not?
You don't have a vagina, sir.
Is that a requirement? I don't think that's...
Not, it's nasal spray.
I think anyone can buy it.
I also want you to know, if you are pregnant and choose to keep the baby, I'll quit school, get a job, and provide for you both.
When did you last have sex?
Last night, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm not a slut.
I mean...
Does anyone in your immediate family have any health problems?
My dad has MS. He was diagnosed last year. It's quite bad.
Oh no. You should try loosening it. You're doing it the wrong way.
Oh my god, this is stupid. I'm calling them.
I said we don't have to.
This is so typical of you.
I can do it.
Well, if you can do it, then why isn't it done?
And why are you laughing?
Because you guys suck.
Because you both just need to get a divorce.
Why would you say that?
Because it's clear you don't love each other anymore.
You fight all the time. You're so angry at Mum, but you pretend that you're not. And you're so scared I'm not going to love you like a biological mum that you just spend most of your time pushing us both away. I just think we'd all be a lot happier if you just get a divorce.
Yeah, I mean, the truth's needed telling, though. Ha! Maeve wins. Suck it, Ola.
Olivia, Mr. Gruff wants to see you.
Ooh.
You want a challenge? You can spend
Yes.
the rest of detention preparing a presentation on what binds you together as women. Unless you want a month of detentions instead.
I'd take the month of detention. Honestly, I'd be like, screw this, I'm going home.
Olivia, do you know how old your boyfriend is?
He's 16.
Is he secretly like 22?
You're 15.
You could go to prison for statutory rape. This is very serious.
What? You're 15. What the fuck? Fine.
Okay, Mama Boss.
We're not going to press charges.
Mr. Groff's a butthole.
Can we talk about how exactly my private notes got distributed around your campus?
I've no idea.
You do know, though.
No, I could just tell them it was Sex Kid who gave us the actual advice.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, Otis. His advice was super strange, but it worked. But he charges a lot for it, though, which sucks.
Your son's got a job. Young entrepreneur.
Are you all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Great. It's going well then.
Yep, super well, Kate Sharma. Okay. Okay.
How long have you got?
I gave them an impossible assignment about female solidarity. They won't finish for ages.
You're so evil.
Say it again.
You're so evil.
That's more like it, music teacher man. Forgot your name. Oh, tell somebody. We gonna tell somebody. Are we gonna start singing or just humming?
My family's atheist.
What's an atheist?
It's someone who believes that there is no God. Okay?
That's you now, kid. Sorry. Just answered a whole bunch of questions. Or got her thinking, is what I meant.
That was the most hurtful thing you could possibly say to me.
Yeah, I know.
It's not wrong, though, right?
I've just always been so afraid that you would say I wasn't your real mum, and now you've actually said it, I'm almost relieved.
Of course you're my real mum.
But you didn't come through me.
Do you know what I enjoyed most about swimming when I was a kid? Spending time with you. You were my hero, Mum. When we were together, I felt like I could do anything. I got a part in the school play.
What?
Yeah. Playing Romeo.
You're very believable as Joseph.
I'm so glad they talked through their stuff.
How is he? Eric?
He's confused. I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but if you hurt him, I'll
Be very angry at you.
Jesus is with you.
Oh, sorry, I don't believe in Jesus.
Just.
I hope I didn't offend him.
Nah, you're good, man. Are these two gonna date?
You did give me consent, right?
I'm getting a vibe.
Were you sad because of your dad?
Yeah, a bit. Thank you for checking in. A lot of guys don't.
They're kind of cute together. Wow.
Did you even like Otis? Or did you just want to win? You're a snake, yeah?
You don't know anything about me.
You don't know anything about me!
Stop fighting over a stupid boy!
Ames, why are you crying?
Because I can't get on the bus.
God, Amy only deserves good things.
It's more that he had this really kind face. I remember because he smiled at me. And he didn't look like some wanking psycho killer. If he could do something like that, then anyone could. I always felt safe before, and now I don't.
I was groped at the train station last year. We were going to a gig in the city. This group of guys walked past, and one of them grabbed my tit. And it really, really hurt. It was like they thought my body was theirs or something.
I used to go to the local swimming pool all the time when I was a kid. One day, this guy flashed me his penis in the pool. I told my mum about it, and she wouldn't let me go back anymore. The pool's my favourite place to go.
Why are some men so obsessed with getting their dicks out?
Good question.
Maybe it's a power thing.
Yeah. I think the man on the bus liked that I was afraid.
This is something
Means we can go home now.
they can bond about, even though it's awful.
I only did it because I love you, and I found out you love him. He can't offer you what I can, miss.
It's not happening, Kyle. Okay? Follow me.
Kyle.
I'm going to go to the movies tonight, so you can look up for me. I'm going to go and get ready.
Just don't lose this dog.
You gonna be okay?
I think so. I don't feel sad, I just feel angry.
I know something that might help.
Breaking stuff. Courtesy of Adam Groff.
No, I believe in God, Raheem.
Interesting.
How can you believe in a God that doesn't think you should exist?
I love you too.
Oh, putain. I think my house saw for a moment.
Do you love it? This is mighty quick, guys. Can you guys settle at strongly like?
You're not ready for the kind of intimacy I'm looking for.
Well, maybe... Oh, damn.
Without my eyes.
Was not expecting her to have that visceral of a reaction.
Feel my feet above the ground.
Oh no.
That boy is not right for you.
You don't think any boy's right for me?
It's not him, it's you.
Interesting.
It doesn't make you sparkle.
He doesn't make you sparkle.
I'm angry that I'm not very good at baking cakes. Yes!
You can get better at that, though.
Steve keeps trying so hard to make things better, but he doesn't understand. I'm angry that a horrible man ruined my best jeans, and nobody did anything, and now I can't get on the fucking... Yes! This is amazing!
God, I'm so happy for Amy. Oh.
Want to walk me home? Yeah.
No doubt. You guys can be a thing now.
Whew. It really hurt when you started avoiding me.
Fine. We can still be friends.
Fine.
Can you?
Wait. I think I don't want to be just friends.
Why?
Because you smell so much better than a boy.
Nice. Nice. Let's get it, girls.
Hi, Mum.
Fucking arsehole!
What you doing?
I had to pop back.
Isaac told me he saw you yesterday. You using again?
No, I am not.
I believe her.
Lie to me one more time and you're out.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
They're all getting on the bus.
We're all getting the bus.
It's just a stupid bus. It's just a stupid bus.
She's been getting such a good workout in, though. Now she's gonna have to find a new workout regimen.
I used to be 17. I used to be 17.
Oh God, this show makes me feel things. Whew. Whew. Oh my goodness. This was a good one. This was a good one. Frick, dude. This show makes me cry. Show makes me cry. Let's talk about Otis. Otis first. He had sex with Ruby, and they were unsure of the status of protection. And so they had to go buy morning after pills, and it almost felt like a date, weirdly. They went, they did it, they bonded a little bit. You know, we learned more about Ruby and why she does the things that she does. You know, her dad has MS, and it makes her sad. And when she's sad, she has sex with nerdy boys. Might remind her of her father, who knows. But that's why she had sex with Otis. But then they bonded. They had a nice little thing. I could honestly see them together. If it's not going to be Maeve, I think I want it to be Ruby. Just because I don't know, like the sweetness, like it was, I don't know if you could like describe their interactions as tender, but it felt so low key and natural. Like I don't know. Ola always felt like they were trying to force something that wasn't quite working. But this interaction just felt very normal and very sweet and just like because they didn't really go on a date. It was just a thing, an everyday thing that they went and did. And I weirdly think they could work. I don't know, man. But then his mother found out about his job that he's been making money with, which he also hasn't been spending his money. He's just been saving it up. I wonder what he was going to use it on. And she is not thrilled with him at the moment. I wonder why. He's essentially doing the same thing that she does, in a sense, or like his dad. And she hit him with that line of like, "You look just like your father when you lie." Oof, that's got to hit to his soul, because that is not something you want to hear about yourself when your father cheated on your mother. Not good. Jean, she had a tough moment with Jakob, right? Like, I mean, she gets some good parenting advice from him, and then is like, "Hey, do you think we could restart, this thing that we had going?" But Jakob's got clear boundaries. He's like, "No." Well, that isn't fully the reason he said no. I mean, he said no because he has those clear boundaries, but he was reaffirmed probably in his no, knowing that she is not ready for that type of intimacy. And I honestly was not expecting for her to like almost fall apart as soon as she got out the door, right? Like, I think up to this point in her life, she's almost not taken pride in the fact that she is independent and not in the space for that type of intimacy, but she hasn't like felt bad about it. Like, it's just been part of who she is. And I think she was willing to start on that journey of being ready for that type of intimacy, and maybe she actually was ready for that type of intimacy with him. And then when he says you're not ready for that, it felt like rejection even more. Not just like rejection of the situation, but rejection of her as a person, which that's tough. That's tough for her. Otis, or not Otis, who am I thinking of? Eric and Raheem. They had a very interesting day where Raheem went to church with Eric and they had a nice talk after, kind of, where Eric is very much like, I believe in God, and Raheem hits him with the, how do you believe in some God that doesn't want you to exist? And that is an interesting question from Raheem's side. Speaking as a religious individual, God does not wish gay people like didn't exist. I don't know how to word this in like a loving way. It's tough. Gay people are just as loved as any other person. Like there's nothing about like being gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, right? And it is a very interesting situation that Eric's in, because there are people who are Christians who are also gay, and they would probably be much more qualified to talk on that specific dynamic than I would. But it is also adds an interesting dynamic between Eric and Raheem, because Raheem definitely does not believe that same thing, and in fact has familial trauma in relation to it, right? So I feel like that adds a wrinkle and a dynamic where I don't know if they can really be together. And even Eric's mom is like, he does not make you sparkle. Like, she's not upset that it's a boy. I think she's accepted that long ago. But she's gonna be like, if it's gonna be a boy, pick the right one. Right? This kid does not make you sparkle. You need to find someone that does make you sparkle. Like, potentially Adam, who had a good day and then a bad day. He had a good day because he helped train the shopkeeper's dog, which was good. But then he tried to lock up, and for some reason the lock like just didn't work. I don't know exactly why. Like, maybe it's just a bad door. Maybe has he not locked up previously? I don't know. But someone broke in, robbed the whole place, vandalized it. And things did not go well. He potentially is fired, or he maybe just quit. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with him going forward if that's the case. Is he going to try and get back into school? Hopefully. Then there were two pretty emotional scenes in this episode. The first one with Jackson and his parents, where he just kind of like, he blurts out some truths that he's feeling, hurts both of them, but then has a nice talk on the bench with his mom where he's like, I enjoyed swimming because I got to spend time with you. I don't want to competitively swim anymore. And they hash out some truth, and then he's like, I'm in the school play. Like, they came to a moment of greater understanding, and everything is better now. I mean, they potentially still need to get a divorce. His parents do, but in terms of his relationship with them, he's in a much better spot, and I think that's really, really good. But then the biggest emotional catharsis for me came with all the girls, where they're in detention because, you know, someone thought it was them who wrote the note about the teacher, and they have to find something that they all bond about. And it's initially not going well, and they're fighting over a boy, and Amy freaks out, understandably. Like, all the PTSD and trauma that has been building and building over the last couple episodes kind of comes to a head, and she lets it out, right? And they kind of come to a understanding, or not an understanding. They talk about the ways that they have been wronged sexually, if that makes sense. Where, you know, various stages of severity, they have all experienced this essentially kind of forms of sexual assault or sexual harassment or something in regards to that, right? They all have that experience as women, which is not an uncommon experience. That's an incredibly common experience for women. And they kind of bond over that, but then the part that hit me, the two parts that hit me, is the moment where Amy smashes stuff, and she gets to full, like, because we've been waiting so long for her to even just talk about what's going on with herself, right? Like, up to this point, she hasn't been able to express verbally how she's feeling, and she's pushed away her boyfriend because of it. He didn't do anything wrong. He's trying to figure out what's going on, but he doesn't understand because she won't talk to him. And to see her just let it out and smash stuff and just have that emotional release was really good. It made me tear up, almost cry. And then the end of the episode, they all get on the bus together and are just there to support her. That was good. That was real good. Made me very, very teary-eyed. This show has a way of making me cry like other shows don't necessarily. I cry. Weirdly, I'm not an emotional person. But when I am watching watching TV shows and movies is weirdly where I feel the most. So watching this show just gets me in my feels. Just heart-wrenching storyline after heart-wrenching storyline. It's tough, man. And I am probably going to cry even more in the rest of the season. Season 3. Season 4 is coming. It's going to be coming, I don't know when it's coming out, but probably soon. Yeah, man, I don't know. This was such a good episode. And I'm annoyed that I have to wait to watch more, but I have literally been awake for way longer than I should have been. I was supposed to go to bed 4 hours ago. But I just keep watching TV. And now I have to freaking edit all this. God dang it. I hate editing. It's the worst. I just want to watch the shows and have it magically edit into place for me. But no, I'm so glad I started watching this show, man. It's so good. But those are all my thoughts. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Your support would mean the world. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.